Hi, Alexis.
Hi, Wes.
Happy holidays.
I love the holidays.
Me too. You know what's tough for me, though?
What's that?
Well, I don't drink alcohol, and there's all these parties and dinners to go to, and I'm kind of afraid to bring a bottle of wine with me as a gift because I kind of think I'm going to choose the wrong one.
Mom, I don't drink either, and I have a solution for that.
Hmm.
Did you know that you can join the Community Wine and Spirits monthly wine club, the Mutual Satisfaction Society? You'll receive 3 carefully selected bottles every month, complete with tasting notes and detailed information on each wine, all for $90. Join in the next 24 hours and get 20% off your first shipment. Want fancier wine? We got you. Join the Mutual Satisfaction Society Plus for extra satisfaction. $150 will get you 3 very special bottles. Let us take the trouble out of selecting great wines that you will love. Your first shipment is 20% off just for listening to View the Right Thing. Join the community today at www.communitywineandspirits.com or DM us at CommunityWS.
All right, thanks.
You got it.
If you watch only one darkly comedic twist on Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, make it this one. Bill Murray is Frank Cross, a cynical and self-absorbed television executive, obsessed with ratings and devoid of any holiday spirit. Frank is visited by 3 eccentric ghosts on Christmas Eve, who force him to confront his past, present, and future. As he relives painful memories and glimpses the consequences of his cold-hearted ways, Frank embarks on a chaotic journey toward redemption. Wes and Alexis tune into this madcap Christmas take on the classic tale of transformation as they discuss Scrooged on View the Right Thing.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Ho, 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 it's View the Right Thing. I'm Wes.
And I'm Alexis.
Hi, Alexis. How are you?
Hi, Wes. I am super tired. How are you?
I'm good. Not tired, per se.
That's great.
Cold. I'm looking out the window right now. There's this huge window right here, and it's very white and snowy outside.
Oh,
So
that's fun.
yeah.
White and snowy. I
Yeah,
mean, that's what
it
you
looks
want.
nice. Who
No,
wants?
it's not what you want.
It's what who wants. It looks nice. I just don't like being out and having to go outside. You know, like walk the dog in the snow or scrape the car off.
Yeah.
You remember those
Dig
days?
out your spot. Yeah. I lived in Chicago for 6 years, and people will mark their parking spot with a lawn chair.
Yeah. I've
Because
heard that.
they dug that spot out. And if you move that lawn chair and you park there,
Have you
I
seen
hope
the
you don't
TikTok?
like your car. Have I seen the TikTok?
There's a TikTok that went viral
No.
in the last week or so. Of this woman was upset that somebody left a note on her car, and she was playing the victim, and it was basically like, I dug this one spot out. This was my spot.
Yeah.
You should know better not to take my spot. It's like, don't be lazy, you know. And she was like, she thought people would be on her side, and people were not. We're not on her side.
I am
whatsoever.
not on her side.
Yeah, I mean, if somebody else digs out a spot, you don't take their spot.
Yeah. It's not like a 5-minute dig. That's like a 45-minute dig.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
People.
No, I don't miss that at all. I don't.
Well, we have a driveway, so I don't have to dig out a spot.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. What's going on in your world?
What's going on in my world? So much sewing. I was awake until 4 a.m.
Oh,
sewing.
boy. Let's be quick on this episode. We'll bounce through it quick. We'll skip the trailer this week.
Okay.
Maybe that'll make you
We can just
slightly
get
less
into
safe.
the movie talking. I mean, I have Jeff keeps a large supply of Red Bull, which I don't like to partake in, but I think today might be the day. I have my coffee here.
Just pour some Red Bull in that.
Oh.
Coffee and Red Bull. Warm Red Bull. That's what people like. That's what the songs are about, right? Like drinking warm Red Bull by the fire.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very
Delicious.
festive. Mm-hmm. What's going on with you, Wes?
I'm starting a new job, so that's really exciting. It's still in the sort of film industry, or it's film adjacent for sure. And since we've talked about the service a lot on the podcast, we'll use this as the disclaimer now that when we talk about it, hey, heads up, I work there now. So I'm going to work at Canopy as an account manager for content. So I get to help them decide and find films to put on the streaming service. So
that is so awesome.
Go get Canopy. Go download Canopy. It's if you have a library card, most libraries or a lot of libraries are involved with it, and it means you can watch movies for free. And it's not just like, I don't know. I think sometimes people think of like the movies from the library. It's like movies that have been out for ever. I gotta watch the original Secret Life of Walter Mitty or something from the 50s, and it's like no. But they do have old stuff, which is great. They have one of the movies that we did on the podcast, The Old Dark House. That's how I was able to watch that.
Really?
Yeah. So they have like hard to find stuff like that. And then they've got like newer stuff and mainstream stuff. The holidays have been going on for the last several weeks. They have like stuff like Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, and like fun classics. And then they do a lot of like indie stuff. They have a lot of A24, Neon.
Really?
Yeah, it's really, really cool. And lots of documentaries. So the new Marlee Matlin documentary that just came out, it's like the only place that you can stream it with subscription.
Wow.
Otherwise you have to pay for it.
Yeah.
So pretty great service. Basically what happens is you go on, you can do it on your phone, you can do it on your Fire TV or whatever, your smart TV. And when you go in there, it'll say, what library, and then you'll put your library card number in there. Mm-hmm. And then it'll give you, every library is different. So it'll give you like a certain amount of credits, and you spend those credits on watching movies. So like maybe a movie is two credits or 5 credits, depending on the movie. And when the next month rolls around, it refills your credits. So free
That's
entertainment.
So cool.
They got TV shows there too. I noticed, I was flipping her through the TV shows, and I was like, oh, Broadchurch is so good. The original Broadchurch is on there.
So good.
I know how much you like.
People don't have a Netflix account. I love Olivia Colman.
Yeah.
I was just talking about her last night.
And I love David Tennant, so
Oh.
It's a good show for both of us.
It really is.
Yeah.
And I love I love crime, like true crime.
Yeah.
I don't like crime.
You love crime. You're always committing crime. You're like, more crime the better.
I like shows where they fight crime, where they try to figure out how this crime happened and who did the crime. A whodunit. That's exactly it.
And then there's another category that I think is really interesting. Did you watch the show Poker Face? It was on Peacock.
With Natasha.
Yeah, Leone.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You did watch it? So I like that.
I saw a few episodes.
Because it's not a whodunit. It's a howdunit.
Yeah.
Or a why done it. But never.
Yes.
Like, you're trying to figure out like, how did this come about? Not who did it, because they tell you who did it at the very beginning of the episode. So
yeah.
So it's kind of fun to watch it unfold that way.
It's kind of like Columbo.
It's a lot like Columbo. Well, and she does that whole like, let me ask you one more question. Like she starts to walk away, and she's like, wait, one more question. I can't do Natasha Leone or Peter Falk, so that's the closest you're going to get.
Love it.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
All right. Well, do you want to talk about this movie? It's Christmas.
Sure.
We should let people get to their Christmas joys.
Yes, it's Christmas time. If you celebrate, but either way, the time right now is around Christmas. I'm so tired, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
It's all right.
Um,
I like it kind of. It's kind of
so,
funny. It's a nice role reversal for sure.
so the movie we watched is Scrooged, which is a selfish, cynical television executive is haunted by three spirits bearing lessons on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Yep, that
It's
happened.
similar to Christmas Carol,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
I think it kind of misses the point. We'll get there. Alexis, did you enjoy this movie?
No.
I gotta be honest with you. So when I hadn't seen this since I was a kid. And when I was a kid, I didn't like the movie. And so I was really going into this looking forward to it and going, probably I'll enjoy it more. And I think this movie just misunderstands the Christmas Carol point. And
Yes.
misunderstands the character like greatly. And I didn't really enjoy it.
Right.
This is a pretty rare. I don't think we've ever both of us not enjoyed a movie. Well, The Sandpiper.
Oh yeah, that was a doozy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I had seen this movie when I was a kid, but I had not. I had maybe seen the opening scene, and that was it.
Yeah. Well, and there's something like maybe also. So it's interesting. Like maybe if I'd seen this again 10 years ago as an adult,
do you think that would have helped?
Maybe. Well, one of the things it might have helped with one of the things for me. So one of the problems I had with it is I know that in real life Bill Murray is a jerk. Like he causes people to like quit the films that they're working on, and he's like really mean, and he assaults people, and like he's just kind of an asshole. And like I'm watching the movie and I'm going, I think this is kind of what Bill Murray is actually kind of like.
Yeah.
And so that sort of takes away the fun of it for me.
Yeah. Like he wasn't acting.
No. And I just like, what are the jokes in this film? I don't understand it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I understand what they're trying to do. I just don't think it's executed.
Yeah. I think had it been cast differently, it might have been a better film, but like also there were just no redeeming qualities about him whatsoever.
No, and
the fact that Karen Allen keeps coming back, she's like, oh, let's talk, let's be friends. Why did you want to be friends with this guy?
Take your cute little smile and your little freckles and just find someone else, girl. Like someone who actually it's weird because so there's this you were talking about like maybe if they cast it differently, but I don't think so. I think some of it's the writing too. The thing that I think they get that's fundamentally wrong is that Scrooge in the book and in most of the tellings of it is doesn't see himself really like, I don't want to say he doesn't see himself as better than other people. He just sees himself as doing the right thing. So like when you think about, I think like this is like, oh, he's like rich and he's mean and he looks down on people. But like Scrooge looked at people in a way that, how do I say this? Here's an example. When he and Bob Cratchit are working in his and like every version of Christmas Carol, like whether it's Patrick Stewart or Albert Finney or Mickey or Kermit, every version has this scene where they're like, can I put one more coal on the fire to make it a little warmer? Like Scrooge doesn't have a personal heater. He's also cold. He's also suffering with Bob. And and so he doesn't see people like, it's like he's like, this is what you're supposed to do, and what his disdain for people is that people aren't also suffering with him. This character doesn't. This Bill Murray version does not suffer. He's not suffering anything. He's living it up and drinking his whatever it is, tab and vodka or whatever it is.
Yeah, I loved all the product placement there.
Yeah, and so like I think it just kind of misses the point of who Scrooge is as a character. Scrooge is able to make the turn to good, and it's believable because he realizes he also was suffering in so many ways. He was suffering physically, but he's also suffering emotionally, and that allows him to change all of those things when he realizes that he was suffering emotionally. And he's like, we don't all need to suffer. We could all be really happy. So I don't know. It felt like this movie kind of misses the mark for Scrooge for me.
Yeah. Yeah. I totally feel that. I think, what did I say? I one of the last things I wrote, and we'll get back to it, but like knowing the original story, I didn't see enough for him to change other than he didn't want to die.
Yeah.
That was it.
I think he felt bad for like Grace. Like his employee, like he genuinely was like, why does she live here? And the kid doesn't talk. Like I think he seemed genuinely concerned about that.
Yeah.
But
which was nice to see him care about somebody else.
Yeah, but I agree that like I just didn't feel like it was very earned, the change.
Yeah.
Like even like one of the triggers was seeing the unhoused guy in the sewer that froze to death. And like I feel like that was sort of like one of the big catalysts. But like they didn't develop that very well. Like we had like one scene with that guy, and I don't know, just yeah. I agree. I agree that it didn't feel earned.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, did you take notes?
I took some.
Okay. I knew that you didn't like it going in because you told me that you didn't take very many notes, and that's the red flag for me for you. It's like, oh, she did not like this film because she didn't take very many notes.
I was trying. I was like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Not knowing, because usually when we watch movies, I don't look up what the movie's about. Even like just I knew that this was a Scrooge based film, but I was like, I want to be surprised. And it starts out and I'm like, what the hell is going on? All of these elves totally reminded me of David the Gnome. If you watched that show.
Yeah, I did.
Because they were more dressed like gnomes than elves in my mind.
That's funny.
And I was like, there's a war on Santa? What is this? Not realizing that it was an ad for this new movie starring some big guy.
Lee Marvin.
No,
I'm sorry. It was supposed to be Lee Marvin as Santa in one of these things. No, it was
the $100,000 man. Lee Majors,
yeah. Lee Marvin was supposed to be in the movie. I think he was supposed to be Santa instead of Buddy Hackett, and then I think Lee Marvin was sick or died prior to this.
Oh my gosh, Buddy Hackett. That was an interesting casting choice.
Yeah, I agree.
And then I go, this is a movie inside a movie, isn't it? Cool. Okay. That Scrooge episode is terrible. I definitely side with Bill on that because most of them suck. The episode that look, they're trying to release this and this, and I go, but the shit he came up with was even worse. That like terrifying
the ad.
Yeah, the ad that like caused some woman to have a heart attack.
Yeah, like everyone, like the world will devolve into a nuclear holocaust if you don't watch this film.
I mean, I was going to say that's so manipulative, but that's what ads are.
Yeah,
they manipulate you into whichever direction they want you to go.
That's maybe one of the like more poignant bits of humor where it's like, you know, the world is going to end, like everything is in the shitter and the world is going to end, and don't you want to have watched this before it happens? That's a little bit of a funny idea, but yeah, it was horrifying.
Yeah, didn't like. And God, the gifts that he was giving out, towels and VHS recorders.
Yeah. Well, the VHS recorder is a big deal. Okay.
Oh, because Because this was like 83?
No, a little later than that. It's post
Oh.
Ghostbusters. So he had taken a break
Oh,
after
for
he did
real?
Ghostbusters. Yeah. So Bill Murray, for I think I want to say 4 years after Ghostbusters.
Oh, it's 88.
Yeah, he took a break from acting, and he did this as his comeback. And he sort of thought, oh, well, my popularity from Ghostbusters will carry this, and it didn't.
I was gonna say, did it?
No. And then he did Ghostbusters 2 after this. But yeah, so a VCR was anywhere between $500 and $1,500 back then, because they were still pretty
Holy
recent
cow!
invention. So in today's money, that's somewhere between $1,400 and $4,000. So
Oh my God!
yeah. So imagine getting a $4,000 gift from your relatives, so or your boss or whatever. So that
Wow.
the I guess sort of the clever thing that's sort of lost on people now, because we look at VHSs as cheap now. The clever thing at the time is that there's a huge disparity between some towels and a $1,500 VHS machine, or something that would be equivalent to $4,000 today.
Yeah,
Because
and
towels haven't appreciated that much.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's just did he like his brother at the beginning of this movie? He's like, oh yeah, just send him a towel. There's no heart behind it. I feel like some of the characters were, or let me step back. I feel like Bob Cratchit was broken up into different characters in Scrooged.
I'm sorry, repeat that?
Bob Cratchit, I feel like that character was separated and put into different characters in Scrooge.
You think so?
I feel like, well, yeah. I feel like Bob Cratchit was kind of a mixture of Bobcat Goldthwait and his assistant.
Oh, I didn't think about Bob. No, well, I think Bobcat's supposed to be the boy that he gives the money to go find the biggest goose in all of England or whatever. When he wakes up.
Yeah.
I think that setup was just so that they could have that.
Because in A Christmas Carol, isn't Bob Cratchit fired?
I don't think so. Is he?
No,
in the book?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's what my brain wants to
He's not in any of the movies that I've seen. So, and I unfortunately have not read it. But
Bob Cratchit isn't in any of the.
No, he's in the movies. He's not fired in any of the movies.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I felt like Bobcat Goldthwait, his whole thing was to sort of just set up the helper to go buy the Christmas goose or whatever it is, go buy the toys.
Okay. Okay. Okay, then never mind.
I mean, you can feel that way.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. The next thing that I wrote down was about pet appeal on TV and how ridiculous they're we need to have pet appeal on TV. TV for pets.
Yeah.
That shit actually happens now.
Exists, yeah.
There's the Puppy Bowl. There's the dog show.
Well, there's just straight up channels. There's just straight up channels for animals now.
Yeah, there's the YouTube channels. I know. Are there regular TV channels?
Subscribe to channels that are specifically for dogs and cats.
No way.
And it's car rides and the beach and stuff like that. But
wow.
Dogs only can process a couple of colors, and so a lot of things look gray or really drab to dogs, but the color blue is really, really exciting to dogs. And that's why if you watch the show Bluey, all of the colors in that are designed to be engaging to dogs.
What?
Yeah.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
Oh man. And doesn't the Westminster Dog Show, isn't the floor blue?
Yeah.
that they're running around on.
Yeah.
My mom's dog is obsessed with watching the Westminster. Like my mom
The
will
dog
turn it on
is?
and suddenly she's like, yeah. And sometimes she'll like stand on her hind legs to watch, or she'll just like try and get as close to the screen as possible. It is adorable.
That's
But
funny.
like I've never had a dog who really cared about the television. They're just like, you're watching that thing that makes the noise.
Yeah.
But man, every year Gertie is so excited for the dog show and the puppy bowl, the dog show, the the Westminster dog show. That is cool.
Yeah.
But I think that's so interesting or wild that in '88 they were spouting this as like, this is really stupid. But let's have TV shows for pets, and now,
Well, in fairness, it is
30
stupid,
some
and
odd-
we are stupid as a society. I mean, it's still a dumb idea, but I mean, there's like pet psychics now. I mean, pet psychics, pet therapists. Like,
Mhm.
although I did watch a video of a pet psychic, and it was really interesting.
Was it like an actual sit down pet psychic, or was it a pet psychic who was walking around the city and she was like, "Excuse me, blah 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 about your dog"?
No, it was somebody. I think it was somebody from a podcast talking about. This is what the pet psychic told me that the dog was trying to communicate to me, and then there was like stuff that actually like turned out to make sense. That like, there's no way that the psychic would know.
Yeah.
The dog got injured, and they never figured out how the dog got injured. Like, their eye got injured, and they never could figure out how it happened. And the pet psychic was like, "Oh, there's the dog's trying to tell you like ouchie under the bed." And they looked under the bed, and there was like a spring sticking out, and that's where the dog had gotten hurt from. Yeah, stuff like that. And I was like, "Oh, this is really interesting." But whatever, pet psychic, whatever.
I feel like pet psychics somewhat like do the same thing. How do I make this make sense? You know how there are dogs who have the buttons with the words?
Yeah.
And they'll like step on it. I feel like those buttons with the words have like made the bridge for pet psychics. Like,
man, that's exactly what human psychics do, right? Like, they're like, do you have an uncle with a name that has a J in it? Like, it's like, that's basically just pushing the button and hoping that you get a reaction out of
yeah. Wow, I do have an uncle whose name starts with J. How did you know?
Well, I'm a pet psychic. So do you ever see the TikToks where it's like the initial, it's like somebody like drawing like a heart or whatever, and it's like, this initial owes you a coffee, and sometimes it's like, there's a really funny one there. It's like, this initial is going to shit the bed tonight. If you watch those, the most of them will be J.
Yes.
Some of them will be like M. That's because most names in the world start with J.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, we're going to get a lot of engagement because it's like, oh, tag somebody whose initial begins with this, and it's a J every time. And so then
my mom and my boyfriend are both J's.
See?
Mm-hmm.
And your uncle.
Have and my uncle. I have 5 friends named Jessica. And so I have to, when I'm speaking to my mom, just call them by their last names.
Yeah.
Or be like, cousin Jessica.
You know what I would do is I'd just be like, somebody really close to you has a birthday in October. Everybody's got like some relative or like best friend, and their birthday is in October.
My mom and Jeff, their birthdays are 1 day apart.
See?
How you are a psychic, Wes?
I'm just breaking it down. Know?
Jay's October. What else am I gonna win $1 million?
You're not.
Shit.
But you will have a client in the next year
who does have $1 million.
That will earn $1 million from something they're working on in the next year. Whether it's like an album or a movie or something, but they'll go to an award show and you will do something for them, clothing wise.
Oh,
and that award show, it will be like a catalyst for whatever it was that,
Fun fact, and I'm not going to say who this person is.
Yeah.
Because they've become very popular again, but I'll tell you later after we turn off the cameras.
Is it
but
Borat?
No. I had a client who a few years ago hadn't gotten used to inflation and how prices have changed and asked me to take $50 off of my bill, essentially, because it was just too much. And that at the time, like $50 was a lot of money for me.
Yeah.
And 6 months later, they bought a $2 million house.
Yeah, you got to tell me who that is later.
So I've already experienced a client having $1 million and not.
Oh, this isn't going to be detrimental to you though. This is going to be like this will be a good experience for you.
Oh, okay, great. So that I get more work with them because they or
I don't know if it'll be more work, but you'll have a good relationship with them.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
See how easy it is to be psychic?
Yeah. Amazing. I love that. I love that for me.
Yeah. At least I'm not Sylvia Brown telling like people terrible things about their missing loved ones.
He drowned.
No, he was in the towers. It was 9/11.
I was hoping you'd bring up her name because I couldn't remember her.
Yeah.
I just remember that blonde hair and those.
I don't know. I'm just getting water.
Mm-hmm.
He just says he just got a lot of water.
Oh, the 90s. They were so great.
Yeah.
And
I know
so
somebody
weird.
who was super into her.
No.
Yeah. Like super believed it.
Wow. I was really into that guy.
My parents really liked John Edwards crossing over.
Oh my God, I
John
was
Edwards.
just going to say, you are psychic. I was just going to say John Edwards. And then when John Edward was running for president, I was like, the psychic is running for president?
Cool. Be able to talk to the old presidents. He'll be able to get advice from the founding fathers. Oh shit, they want more guns.
What a surprise. Oh man, I love how we're not even remotely talking about the movie right now.
Yeah, we should get back to it. But, yeah.
Let's get back to it.
Pet shows. It was a prescient thing that they made fun of, but it turns out we're all stupid and they fell for it.
Yes. Okay, the dead boss makeup is really good.
Yeah. And the golf ball coming out.
Yeah, the golf ball coming out of the back of his head. Who was that? He looks familiar with all that dead makeup on.
Well, you see him later in the film, and I was like, no, I don't recognize that guy.
We do?
Yeah, when you see him, his boss is like he's like lecherous, and he's like there's the Christmas party where the lady's copying her butt. The boss is in that scene.
Yes.
And then later, at the kids show where he's the dog shows up and he's like, "Oh, come to dinner tonight. Bring your girlfriend."
Is that John Forsythe?
John Forsythe?
Yeah. Lou Hayward?
I don't know. Sure, okay. Lou Hayward.
I mean, Lou Hayward is the character's name.
Oh, I was like, yeah, that sounds good. Lou Hayward.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
This movie made me miss practical special effects.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm getting a little CGI'd out.
Yeah, and it's really refreshing when you see like people can like hate on J.J. Abrams' Star Wars all they want. I don't. I really enjoyed them, but like he made a real effort to bring back all those like robots and puppets, you know.
Yes.
And models. So,
I really enjoy practical effects.
Yeah, me too.
It's nice.
Yeah.
It's so creative.
Yeah, I agree.
But that's me. Because like CGI and AI stuff creeps me out. It gives me the ick.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, it just depends on what it is. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. If it's just like fast, turn your brain off action, I don't know if I care so much. Like, you know, like Transformers or whatever. Like, it doesn't really bother me.
Yeah.
Or like really like generally Marvel, it doesn't bother me, with the exception of Black Panther. They do something in a lot of like action movies now where like two characters are falling a great distance and they're like punching each other while they're falling, and that always looks really bad to me. I hate that. I wish people would stop doing it.
Yeah,
they do it in Black Panther, and it really like takes you out of it. It's really clear that it's CG.
Yeah, you'd have to have an incredibly strong core in order to punch while falling, because when you're falling, your body sort of does this.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got to think about like if you drank from the purple heart-shaped flower, then you would have those special powers. Your core would be amazing.
Yes.
Have you seen Michael B. Jordan's abs? I mean, come on.
I know.
Yeah.
Impressive, but also when you can see that many abs, it means you're dehydrated.
Oh, well, that's the thing. The Chris Hemsworth has talked about that. Like when the day before he goes to shoot a scene, like a scene where he has to like flex and show off the muscles, he just dehydrates himself the day before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marvel, do better.
Seriously, it's called CGI, man.
It's practical.
CGI those abs.
It's practical effects, though.
Here, use paint it on. That's you can.
They used to just
make the abs look like it.
Padded suits.
Mm-hmm.
If Michael Keaton can do it,
yes,
hard rubber abs, that Batman suit. Okay, we're back off track here.
My next note is very random.
Okay,
but the dancer or the dancers for this
solid gold dancers.
The solid gold. Oh, were they solid gold dancers?
They were the solid gold dancers, and 4 months before this movie came out, they canceled Solid Gold. This was their last appearance.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's
depressing.
It is. I remember Solid Gold. They're talking about you can see her nipple. You can see her nipple. No, you can see her areola.
Yeah. Yeah, but but censors are like, that's a nipple basically.
The nipple is the sticky outie. The areola is the dark part.
I understand. I understand what you're saying to me. Which, you want to know an interesting areola factoid that I heard?
Yes.
Welcome to Areola Talk. I heard, and I don't know if this is true. I don't know I've never talked to anyone who's done this, but I saw this thing that said that you should choose your lipstick color based on that.
That is true.
All right.
It ends up looking the best.
Yeah.
Out of all of them.
Choose mine.
If you're just looking for a nice natural shade.
Yeah. Apparently. All right. There you go. You heard it here second, folks.
My next note is he's just not a good person.
No.
He's just not.
No. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm looking at my notes here, trying to think if there's some stuff that was previous to the dogs and cats. Maybe, I don't know. Do you have notes on like specific ghost things or?
Yeah, but that hasn't happened yet.
Okay.
Yes, that's in a couple of notes.
Okay, cool.
It was really weird to see Robert Mitchum in his older age.
I love Robert Mitchum.
I do too. He reminds me of my grandpa.
Well, you know what? Like, as great as Robert De Niro is, this isn't going to remind you of your grandpa. As great as Robert De Niro is, the original Cape Fear with Robert Mitchum, man, he's menacing. He's so good in it.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never seen him in like an evil role.
Cape Fear.
Cape Fear. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll add that to my list.
Oh, I think it's black and white.
I love black and white movies. Last night while I was sewing, I watched The Bishop's Wife, and it was delightful.
Little holiday classic there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think I've only seen the remake, like all the way through.
The Preacher's Wife.
The Preacher's Wife. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen clips from the Bishop's Wife, but I don't think I've seen the whole thing before.
And you've not seen The Bishop's Wife?
That's the one I'm saying I haven't seen all the way.
Yeah.
I've seen The Preacher's Wife,
Mm-hmm.
which is the remake, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like Whitney Houston or something.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, I've seen that, but I haven't seen all of The Bishop's Wife. I've only seen pieces of The Bishop's Wife.
You should watch it. Is it available on your platform?
What a great question. I'll take a look.
Okay.
And you can give me some more notes.
Okay. Poor Frank. Looks like he had a crap upbringing. When they go back in time with the Ghost of Christmas Past, which, oddly enough, when I saw the Ghost of Christmas Past, I didn't realize that was David Johansen and not Tom Waits.
Oh.
My entire childhood up until now, at this age, I thought that David Johansen was Tom Waits.
Oh, that's so funny. They do look similar.
They look similar. They both have deeper voices, kind of gravelly.
David Johansen was in this movie because of Bill Murray. Like Bill Murray got him the job because they were like really close friends.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
By the way, The Bishop's Wife is on Canopy.
Hey,
1947, 1 hour 50 minutes.
It's fantastic. Highly recommend.
Oh, I do want to say something about the cab, since we're talking about David Johansen. Did you see what the name of the cab company is?
I didn't clock it.
It was the Bell Cab Company, Belle.
Oh.
Belle is the name of Scrooge's first love in the book.
Oh,
so that's their
cute.
Reference to the book for The Ghost of Christmas Past.
That's like really, you gotta be, I mean, I was paying attention, but.
You'd have to know that. You'd have to know that his first love was Belle.
Yeah. Wow. But yeah, his, like, that flashback that they go to is so sad. He gets a package of meat for Christmas from his father.
Yeah.
Which, like, sure, his father's a butcher, and it doesn't look like they have lots of money, and gifts can be a frivolity, but that was really sad.
You want to hear really sad? I bet that the only reason he was able to like take that meat is because it was going to go bad otherwise.
Uh-huh.
I don't think that was like, oh, I got you this because you love veal.
Burgers.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Oh, that's sad. So it's like not even it's almost an afterthought. Like, oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure. That house is still standing in New York.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah,
that's
that neighborhood, they didn't have to like dress that neighborhood for the 1950s. That neighborhood in the 80s existed and looked like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the cars, they had, they obviously brought in the cars and stuff, but
sure.
Yeah.
Wow. Still though, his having that childhood doesn't really excuse how he grew up.
No.
Poor Frank. Okay, so Karen Allen, after she opens the door into his face.
Yeah.
You probably shouldn't move someone who's had a bad blow to the head. Fun.
That's true.
I think I noted that because I believe it was said again later.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Oh, because the lady who I think she was the FCC person.
Oh, the censor.
Who kept getting, that's why I wrote that down. Because when she keeps getting hit. She keeps like getting concussion. And the first thing he does is he turns her head to look at something.
Yeah.
I was like, you don't learn. You don't learn, dude. So he meets Karen Allen because they bump into each other after this Christmas party that he left because he's a little bit of a workaholic. Okay. It's wild that she found him to be a desirable person.
Yeah, I mean, there is something kind of charming about Bill Murray if you don't know who he is as a human being. Like, if you just saw just that, like in the 80s, like we thought he was like funny and charming and
Yeah,
stuff, right?
in the
Like,
90s too, like
like,
Groundhog Day.
but then you look at those things like in Groundhog Day, he's a terrible human being. In Ghostbusters, he's kind of a terrible human being. In this, he's kind of a terrible human being. Like, that was his
It's
shtick.
giving Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. Although Ryan Reynolds' characters are not always bad human beings. Not always. Are they? I haven't seen all those like romantic comedies, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Like there's one with like Sandra Bullock.
Yeah. He is a better person in that. And he was also pretty great on Two Guys, a Girl, and a Pizza Place. But he just played a doofus.
Yeah, and I will say, like, Deadpool's kind of a dick, but he's actually like a good person.
Is he?
Yeah. I think so.
Well,
like he has a heart. He has a heart, and he has a code, and
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. The gift that he gives Karen Allen. What is her character's name? I just think Karen Allen is a delight. Claire gives him this really thoughtful picture book.
Yeah.
And he gets her Ginsu knives.
Yeah.
Which could just be he's a bad gift giver.
They cut through a tin can.
And a leather shoe. I know.
Yeah.
I didn't know until watching this movie that Ginsu knives had been around since the 60s.
Oh, wow. That's a long time.
Mind blown. I thought it was
an 80s thing. 80s and 90s.
Yeah. Me too.
Well, it's because the advent of like infomercials like taught us that, right?
Yes.
So it was new to us.
Mm-hmm. That was my first infomercial obsession, was watching the Ginsu knife infomercial.
I don't think I obsessed over that. The only one I've ever obsessed over is the magic bullet ones.
Oh.
There's a whole story. There's a whole story going on.
Yes.
In the magic bullet one. Like the characters have
I know.
Have you seen the sequel where they go camping?
No. 2
of the characters hook up.
That's entertainment.
Now I'm telling you.
Yes.
You can watch a fancy little device, get the demo. It's easy as 1, 2, 3 seconds, and you've got an omelet. Yeah, come on.
Yes. Infomercials, they're just not great anymore.
Do they exist? Do infomercials still happen? What are their infomercials for now?
Now they're for like, and it's been going on for like the last 20 years or so, but Cindy Crawford has this skin cream
She's still alive?
She has been... Cindy Crawford?
I haven't heard that name in forever.
Oh, well, you must not have cable television.
No, I don't have cable. Who has cable? The fuck?
Jeff likes cable.
All right.
So,
you know what?
So we have cable.
You know what?
And there's Dr. So-and-so who has this magic melon formula. This melon has healing de-aging properties. And she's supposedly been using it for 30 years.
Dr. Melon's de-aging formula?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's what I want to be for Halloween.
That's the
Dr. Melon.
I'll find the outfit.
Okay.
I'll get it to you. It's really a lab coat. Anyway.
All right, back to this movie.
Infomercials. So, what's his character's name? Elliot Loudermilk. Bobcat Goldthwait.
Oh, yeah.
He was selling his blood. They had a paid donors blood drive.
Yeah.
I have never heard of selling your blood.
Yeah, I think
for
so.
Money.
I think so because there was a time where untainted blood was really, really important. I mean, it's still really important, but during the AIDS epidemic, I think it was a little bit more volatile giving blood, and so I think there was like to get people to, because there was even like people were afraid to do anything that had to do with blood. Like people were getting AIDS from the dentist. Like
What?
yeah, there was like super famous case in the late '80s where like a dentist had HIV and they had pricked themselves and then injected. I think is what happened. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Holy
And then
cow.
injected the patient, and the patient got HIV because of it. And so,
Holy
yeah, I
shit.
mean, people were like super, super afraid, and so like to lure people into to donating, I believe that there were paid.
Wow.
Now they pay if you do like platelets. Platelets? No, plasma.
Mm.
Plasma. Well, actually,
Interesting.
They do. Let's go back. They do
Okay.
actually still pay you to donate. If you go to the Red Cross and you donate, you go and you donate. You download their little app. The next time you donate, they give you like $10, and then when they really need somebody, like if they really need platelets or whatever, they'll throw in an extra 40.
Holy cow.
Yeah, and sometimes
Wow.
a sweatshirt on
A
top of it.
sweatshirt.
Yeah, I keep missing the Snoopy sweatshirts.
Aw.
And, they sell, they not sell out. They get rid of them so fast.
Yeah.
People want
those.
Snappy, man. He's the man.
Wow. I can't donate blood for like another month or so.
Yeah.
Because they like tell you on the Red Cross app how like because I did that Power Red, which I will really never do again.
Yeah.
I honestly at one point thought I was going to die, but it's fine. I didn't, and I'm good.
You're okay. You didn't die. You could do blood next time. Just do regular blood.
I'm just going to do blood. I was feeling very giving. But it's cool. They tell you like because you donated, this is the next time that your body will be ready to donate, which I think is super cool.
Maybe I'll donate. Maybe I'll donate in the next week or so. Maybe I'll try and get in before New Year's.
Nice.
Donate some platelets.
But it's amazing that like I had never heard of the fact that you could donate your blood and get money for it.
Yeah,
like cash right there.
Yeah.
And poor Elliot.
Now.
It's gift cards now. Yes, but poor Elliot. He donated his blood. Did he pass out from donating blood?
Well, he had the alcohol at one point, and he passed out, and then someone stole the alcohol from him out of his hands.
Yeah. Did someone also steal his money that he had just gotten?
Yeah. That's from the blood donation, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. And so like shortly after Elliot passes out, we see Scroogey man,
Phil?
Frank,
yeah,
Frank Cross, ranting and walking into the homeless shelter where Claire works.
Yeah.
It's interesting that his ranting as he's walking in, they think that he's homeless.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, baby, come here. Here's a blanket. And he's just like perturbed and probably freaking out over all of the different things that he's seen.
Yeah.
Because we haven't had... Because the second ghost is Carol Kane.
Carol Kane. We love Carol Kane.
Love Carol Kane. But before that, sorry, I had to make sure we didn't miss one of the other ghosts, but I remember who the third is. He walks in trying to get Claire, and I just wrote, Claire is a pushover. I don't know why she even tries with him. And acting shocked that he's sick on Christmas Eve. Like nothing has changed.
I think I'm going to throw this out there.
Okay.
I think that Claire, her entire relationship with him is I can fix him. And I think that one of her biggest regrets is that she never fixed him. And so now that he's back, she's got another chance to try and fix him. Because it starts with her hurting him or them hurting each other.
Yeah.
And then she continues to hurt him throughout the film. Whether it's hitting with the door or whatever.
Yeah.
I that's what I think. I think she thinks she can fix him.
Oh, Yeah, that's sad.
Mm-hmm.
People still try to change their partners, and that just doesn't work.
A
No
lot of
one's
this,
going to change unless they want to change.
a lot of this movie is sad. Because like
Mm-hmm.
even if you buy that he makes the switch at the end, like let's face it, none of us believe that he's going to stay. He's going to stay good.
No.
He'll revert.
Yeah. It's like, oh well, this was a nice feeling, but I'm done with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was interesting, and he was just like, no, you need to come and help me. And she's like, but I have to help these people. And he's like, just go buy some turkeys. Like, so they didn't show up. Just go and buy them. Ugh. Gross.
That's a very Donald Trumpy kind of thing. Just go
I
get,
did
just
right
get
at
it.
the beginning. I was like, yeah, this guy reminds me of someone.
Yeah.
But then we get Carol Kane. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, the
Love Carol
ghost
Kane.
of Christmas Present.
Yes.
Delightful. I love how she just kind of treats him like shit, and I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Taking him to go see his secretary's home and her family, and how her son can't speak, and it's something that he probably knew. He had been told it before, but like it wasn't important to him, so he forgot. He was like, I don't know, I don't need to know that information.
Yeah.
It was interesting that it affected him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, sorry.
Well, even where she lived, like, so was surprising to him. Like,
Yeah.
not just the kid, but like the location. Long Island City, by the way, off the 7 train. Whoop whoop. I know someone who lives there. And yeah, so it's just kind of interesting that maybe he like viewed it as too out of the city or something, or like a long commute. I don't think it is.
Yeah.
Maybe it was then.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know. And then taking him to his brother's apartment.
Yeah.
And how he was like almost a little disappointed that his brother got the VHS player and not the towel. It's like, I didn't get that for him.
Yeah.
But his brother has so much love for him. It's really sweet.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think it's one of those things that, like, there's some people. I know I struggle with it. I've talked about it with some people where it's like, I wish that I had a greater capacity for love. Like, I wish I had, the ability to just like forgive anyone for anything. And that's, that's very much in the Christmas Carol. It's his nephew, nephew Fred, I think. And that's like the embodiment of Fred, is like Fred can love anyone and forgive anyone anything. And it's the he's supposed to be the antithesis to Scrooge, right? Like, Scrooge is the embodiment of like he has the line where they're like, but they'll go cold and they'll starve, and he's like, good, they better do it and decrease the surplus population. Like, he's the embodiment of like stinginess, and Fred is the embodiment of like pure giving, like just absolute love.
Yes. And it's a interesting. I hate that I always say interesting, but it is that they both came from the same household, and it's almost as if working for the ad agency is what capitalized on his evil, like uncaring attitude. Because what does his brother do? His brother's an artist or something?
I don't remember.
Well, his brother was not an ad exec. And he, even though they both had a similar childhood, growing up in that household with parents who seemingly didn't care, his brother became this loving, caring human who like gave him such a beautiful gift. It's a very simple gift,
Mm-hmm.
but I enjoyed that the secretary chose to give his brother the VHS player because it meant more. Because, granted, gifts don't necessarily matter to me, but like when it seems more thoughtful of a gift, it means more than just like here's some meat that was going to go bad.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking about how we're talking about the brother and sort of like his willingness to like just like love unconditionally.
Yeah.
It reminds me. So there's a line that that Jacob Marley says to Scrooge in some versions, where he basically like, you know, he's like, I've got these heavy chains that weigh me down and stuff, and Scrooge is like, yeah, but you are a good man, like, and you know, you were a good businessman. And he's like, mankind was my business. It was charity and mercy. And that's how I look at Fred, or well, I don't remember the brother's name in this, but like, that's how I view that character, right? Is that like, mankind is truly his business. And
Yes.
I think if you're right that he's an artist in this, that makes total sense, because art isn't done for business. It's done for love.
Yes.
So makes sense.
Yes. Okay, after seeing his brother, he gets separated from the lovely Carol Kane.
Yeah.
And he goes back to his office, and I was like, he should know better than to go back to his office. That's where it all started.
Yeah. Wait, when did the lip thing happen? When she grabbed his lip? Carol Kane.
I don't recall.
Before that. So there's a part where she like grabs his lip and like pulls on it. She actually pulled on it so hard it ripped his lip, and they had to delay shooting for like 3 weeks while he healed. Yeah.
For 3 weeks.
I think it was like 3 weeks. Yeah. They delay shooting. Let's just put it that way.
As I practiced pulling on my lip, like,
yeah.
Huh? Dang, she must have really pulled hard.
She had a hard time doing this part because that's not who she is. Like, she's not aggressively violent, and she felt genuinely bad that her character was doing all of these like horribly violent things to Frank, and so yeah, she had a hard time with this apparently.
I understand that.
Sweet little Carol Kane.
Sweet baby Carol Kane. Keep her safe. Okay, so he goes back to his office, and that's where it all started. I was like, something bad is going to happen again. And it did. Then we get the Ghost of Christmas Future, which is Death. It's the big guy with the scythe.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Frank, is that his name?
Frank Krause, yeah.
Frank gets to learn about the future of himself and some of his family members or people in his life. It's odd, though, that just because Calvin can't speak, he has to go to an asylum.
Yeah, I thought that was a little weird too. Yeah,
right.
I don't have any explanation for that whatsoever.
Like at that point, it just seemed like a fever dream. Yeah. So I was like, well, that's fun. And then he sees his funeral, which was only attended by his brother and his sister-in-law, Wendy, played by the wonderful Wendy Malick.
Yeah, I was going to say Wendy Malick. I was like, I couldn't remember how to say her last name. I was like, is it Malick or Malick? So I was looking it up. Because I wanted to make sure we said Wendy Malick.
Yes. Love Wendy Malick.
And Alfre Woodard, by the way. We haven't actually said that it was Alfre Woodard who played Grace. Alfre Woodard.
Yes, Alfre Woodard. Sorry,
And John Glover as Bryce Cummings. I love John Glover as well.
Who is Bryce Cummings?
Bryce Cummings is the executive who is brought in to help him.
Yes.
I love John Glover.
He's so funny. What is he? What else would I know him from?
Did you see Smallville?
Yeah.
He was Lionel Luthor, Lex Luthor's dad. He's like the villain of the show.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't watch a ton of it, but now I know why I recognize him.
Yeah, I mean he's in the second Gremlins, and I think he's in the Gremlins cartoon series even.
Wow.
Yeah. He's been a bunch of things.
That's cool. He was great. I really enjoyed him.
Yeah, me too.
So at his funeral, it's just them standing in front of a casket that gets pushed into the flames for cremation, which like that's not how cremation works.
Yeah,
is
they're
it?
like throwing a
You
casket.
Don't
No.
burn it. You're not going to throw like a $40,000 casket into the fire.
No, I don't think the family gets to watch either.
Yeah. Because that's dark.
Like
let's smell our deceased family members burning flesh. Smells like barbecue.
They can put things though with them. Like the casket is weird, but they could put like, if there was something special, you can have that like in their pocket or whatever.
I see.
I think my grandfather had stuff in his like shirt pocket.
To be cremated?
Yeah, I think like
really?
Like what he was wearing like went with him, I think.
Huh. I mean, I know they do that for people who are buried in the ground.
Sure. Yeah, no, I think I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mom.
Okay. Yeah.
She doesn't listen to this.
Okay, so he's upset that that his deceased body burned, but he was awake and there to experience the horrors, which it didn't make sense because he would have already been dead. Whatever. I digress. And then he shows up again at the filming of A Christmas Carol.
The live Christmas Carol.
Christmas Carol
across
on Christmas Eve across the world. Yes. Which is just so bizarre.
Maybe my favorite weird reference was Mary Lou Retton as Tiny Tim.
I knew you were going to say that. Yeah.
So silly.
The famous gymnast. Amazing. Yeah. It'd be like Tara Lipinski.
Yeah.
He shows up on set. People, they like try to stop the streaming because the head of the company of the
network.
Can't think. Yep, thank you.
Yep.
The head of the network, who I guess is Robert Mitchum.
Robert Mitchum, yeah.
Yeah. So upset that
Preston.
So upset that this show has been interrupted yet again by Bill Murray.
Yeah.
The speech that he gives, it's I must say, while overdone with his yelling, the words are really lovely.
Sure.
And did I tear up when Calvin spoke? Of course I did.
They got you.
They got me. Like, that was a redeeming moment.
Yeah.
I didn't believe that he was going to change whatsoever. Well, I thought maybe it was just because he was afraid of dying and because he wanted to get back in Karen Allen's pants.
Well, and supposedly he's like fallen back in love with her, and he proceeds to grab the solid gold dancer and plants a, an inappropriate kiss on her. Like, yeah, no, I don't buy it.
Right?
I don't buy it. But
like, again, you're standing underneath mistletoe. That means we have to make out.
Yeah, again, like, I think it's because, like, there's a fundamental misunderstanding of who Scrooge is as a character, and so they're just, like, trying to throw whatever at the wall. They're trying to be funny, and Bill Murray wants to look like a cool, suave, attractive guy.
Yeah.
Which he's, like, weird looking, right? Like, he's not he's one of those guys who's attractive because he's famous, right?
Is that a thing?
Oh, yeah. Where people are, like, attracted to someone because they're famous. That, like, if they weren't famous and they were just out in the real world, that, look, there's a lid for every pot, right? But like, there is this sort of, like, conventionality to attractiveness that I think people buy into, and everyone's beautiful. Just putting that out there. But, like, from, like, this conventional thing. So, like, people say it's like someone like Benedict Cumberbatch. Like, would he be hot if he wasn't famous? If he wasn't in these roles that people see, that people become attracted to? Would he still be, like, if you just saw him walking down the street and you didn't know who he was? Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I think about Bill. Well, so that's what I think about when I think about Bill Murray. I'm like, is he attracted? Because there are definitely a lot of people who think he's hot or whatever, and it's like, is it because he's famous, or is he actually? Let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
And either way, tell us someone who proves that rule. If it's not Benedict Cumberbatch, then who? Not that I'm saying Benedict Cumberbatch is unattractive. I
think he is.
Yeah. But again,
Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah, so some people like Angelina Jolie thought he was attractive, right?
Not my jam.
Again, you see, there's a lid for every pot. Just you're the wrong pot. You're more of a tea kettle. I don't know. I just see you with, like, a little, like, cute tea cozy on you.
Yep.
Tea cozy cardigan. Yeah.
So yeah, the movie ended, and then I was like, "Oh my god, the music score was by Danny Elfman."
Yeah, you didn't catch that? Like, especially when he's running through when Loudermilk is chasing him through the office, it's, like, really clearly, like, Danny Elfman.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a wild scene.
Yeah. The whole thing is wild. The fact that they made this movie is wild.
The whole thing is a fever dream. I feel like there was a lot of cocaine used to write this film or create it.
There was something interesting that I forgot to mention, that when he goes to see his brother, and they're having the Christmas party, and they're doing the trivia, and it's the SS Minnow.
Yes, which I knew immediately. I was like, "Come on, guys!"
Richard Donner, who directed this film, worked on Gilligan's Island.
No way.
Yeah. Also, Richard Donner and Bill Murray hated each other, and they fought constantly on the set, and it was very, very contentious afterwards.
Oh no!
And, like, I just, without knowing anything about it, I'm on Richard Donner's side.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
what else is Richard Donner? Oh, Richard Donner did Superman.
And he did the Donner
Lethal
cut
Weapon.
So he did Superman 2 as well, but then I think he got fired over creative differences, and eventually, like, years later, like, they basically remade that movie and recut it, like, redid the scenes and stuff, and then in the early 2000s, they finally came out with the Donner cut of Superman 2, so you can actually watch Richard Donner's version of Superman 2.
That's cool.
And it's pretty cool, to be honest.
Wow. Oh, I like Richard Donner.
Oh, yeah.
He's done lots of good things.
Yeah. And he's definitely had his hand in Christmas, like Lethal Weapon is another example of a Christmas thing. But
Lethal Weapon is a Christmas movie?
It all takes place at Christmas time. I mean, I don't consider
Lethal Weapon?
I don't consider it a Christmas movie, but there are some people out there who, in the same way that The Long Kiss Goodnight is a Christmas movie.
Because Well, I guess in the same as what's that movie with
Die Hard.
yeah.
Boy, you really are tired.
I am tired.
Well, let's wrap this up. I don't have much
Okay.
else to say. Would you recommend this movie to anyone?
No,
No, me neither.
I don't think it aged well.
Roger Ebert said that this was the worst adaptation of A Christmas Carol he's ever seen. I haven't seen the animated Jim Carrey one, but I'm inclined to agree with him. This is not a movie you need to see before you die.
Give me Muppet Christmas Story with Michael Caine.
That one's so good, and Mickey's Christmas Carol is pretty good, and it's short.
Nice.
We've done Scrooge the musical on here with Albert Finney.
Yes.
You were a part of.
Yes,
that's my go-to
so
because
beautiful.
the Muppets is good because it's a musical, and then the Albert Finney one is good because it's a musical. And I think the story is a more buoyant and poignant film when you have the music to it, when the characters can sort of emote. But this is not in our Hall of Fame, that's for sure.
No,
but we did it.
Sometimes you get a stinker, and that's fine.
People love this film, though.
I know.
Yeah.
I thought that I had seen it when I was a kid, and I was like, "Oh, I'm going to have a great time. I can't wait." And I sat down, and it was like, "What?"
Yeah, I'm curious. It has a dedicated fan base, particularly among Gen X and millennials. I want to see what Rotten Tomatoes says about it.
I mean, what does Netflix have to say? Somehow it gets a 6.9 out of 10. How?
71% from both critics and moviegoers. The consensus
were they watching a different movie?
It gets by with Bill Murray in a dash of holiday spirit, although it's hampered by a markedly conflicted tone and an undercurrent of mean-spiritedness.
Yes.
Which to me, like the mean-spiritedness and the not getting the tone correct, which I think is going to, like what we've been saying about the misunderstanding the character, I think that should weigh much more heavily than apparently it does with critics and moviegoers. So
yeah,
but maybe we're wrong. We have to keep the door open for the possibility that we're not right about this.
Maybe it was more acceptable in the 80s and 90s because the world has changed a lot. And we don't put up with as much bullshit.
This is like talking about like millennials and Gen Xers, like that's you and I. Like
I know.
I don't know. Yeah.
But there were movies that I liked when I was younger, where now I'm like, oh, that sucked,
or didn't age well, or whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, I mean, when you're young, you're like dumb, right? Like you don't really have like an understanding or an appreciation for. Most young people don't have an understanding or appreciation for art yet, and I say most, not all. But if like you saw this when you were young and you still like it now, like I don't know, like
you haven't grown. It's like trying to watch 16 Candles now, and I'm like, ugh.
or again, just putting it out there, we're wrong. You and I are wrong. We can be wrong. I don't want to be like just because I didn't like this film, I don't want to just like tell somebody who does like this film that they're wrong.
No, it's all subjective.
Yeah, I agree.
So you might like it. Give it a watch and let us know what you think.
Yeah.
And you can tell us on, we're on TikTok, we're on Instagram.
Yeah.
We haven't talked about this in a while.
Patreon, we're on Patreon. Thank you to our Patreon people.
Yes. The Patreon patrons can actually see our faces because we record this with video as well. So if you want to see our funny facial expressions or how tired I am today.
I am experimenting a little bit with or going to be experimenting a little bit with the videos. So like I think they're going to come out like a week later.
Cool.
So like the audio podcast will be first, and then I don't know. I'm still figuring stuff out.
Okay. I love it.
Do you want to tell people what the next movie is?
I do. The next movie is When Harry Met Sally.
Hell yeah. Love that
Hell
movie.
yeah.
Spoiler alert. I love that movie. What's that face? Have you never seen
I don't
Harry
know.
Met Sally?
No.
Oh, that's exciting.
I thought that I had,
Oh,
but I have not.
Okay. All
gonna
right.
be
Well,
cool.
we'll find out what you think next week.
Okay.
All right, everybody. Until next time, bon cinema. Okay.